What action was undertaken this week by the federal government for the first time in 17 years?
Pass.
How many eyes does a cyclops have?
3.
Who designed the Rolling Stones lips and tongue logo?
Andy Warhol.
What sport had its all-star event this week?
Golf.
What nationality was Pablo Picasso?
Pass.
What action was undertaken this week by the federal government for the first time in 17 years?
Pass again.
What nationality was Pablo Picasso?
I would say Spanish.
Time. Fred,
Yes.
how do you feel?
I feel okay on that one. I know I definitely screwed up the Cyclops one after I said it.
I heard you have that moment where you were like, damn it. All right, let's wave Joe in. Fred, putting you on hold.
I thought you said Triclops.
Welcome back, Joe.
Hey. Hi. Hi.
What'd you do, power walk? You have a sheen.
I was stretching.
Oh, okay.
It's so glistening.
Oh, Rachel had an extra hash brown, so I rubbed it on me.
That's our guy. Didn't need it, though. Good for you.
Feels sheeny. Okay, but, I mean, yeah, let's do it.
All right, Joe's turn.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Dumber Than the Show Trivia Joe edition. $600 for Fred. Joe's turn begins in 3, 2, 1. What action was undertaken this week by the federal government for the first time in 17 years?
Pass.
How many eyes does a cyclops have?
1.
Who designed the Rolling Stones lips and tongue logo?
Pass.
What sport had its all-star event this week?
Pass.
What nationality was Pablo Picasso?
Spanish.
Who designed, what action was undertaken this week by the federal government for the first time in 17 years?
Oh, my God. Boy. Double pass.
Who designed the Rolling Stones lips and tongue logo?
Keith Richards.
What sport had its all-star event this week?
Baseball.
Time.
There was an all-star game this week.
There was an all-star event this week. Fred, welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's see if you're getting a check for $600. What action was undertaken this week by the federal government for the first time in 17 years? Technically, it was the second time. The first time, there were 2. Joe passed. Fred passed. The answer was execution of a federal inmate. There were 2.
I did know that. I didn't know there were 2.
Yeah, they just did the second one last night. Really getting back to business.
Wow, we sure are.
Yeah.
The important things.
Yeah.
Number 2, how many eyes does a cyclops have? Joe said 1. Fred said 3. Very disappointed in his answer almost immediately. The answer is 1. 1-0, Joe. Who designed the Rolling Stones lips and tongue logo? Joe said Keith Richards. Fred said Andy Warhol.
That
Fred is right. 1-1.
is a better guess. Damn, dude.
What nationality was Pablo Picasso? Joe said Spanish. Fred said Spanish. Both correct. Tied at 2. Last question.
God.
What sport held its all-star event this week? If one of you is right, then you win. If nobody's right, we go to time. What sport had its all-star event this week? Joe said baseball. We all remember talking about that baseball all-star game this week.
Dude, I don't remember talking about any all-star thing this week.
Fred said golf.
Oh, no! Golf is a thing that's going on right now.
The answer, NASCAR.
Yes!
They had their
There's no golf all-star game.
they had their all-star race at Bristol.
Oh, cool. Wow.
What did they do? Just
Race?
Yeah, they race.
how's that any different than?
To
I
get
think they
into
have
it,
less
you have
people,
to have
don't they?
been a past champion or have won, and then there's special rules, and it's $1 million to the winner.
I was-
Tied at 2. We go to the clock.
It's a close one. One of you had the time of 48.45. The other of you had the time of 49.7.
Oh,
No way.
The person with the time of 49.7 was not Fred. It was Joe, so Fred won!
Yeah. Oh,
He's like, I don't know what to do.
By 1 second.
Oh my God, I am so bummed.
Fred
You
passed.
lost to a man who said 3 eyes for a cyclops,
I
Joe.
did. That's brutal, and
I
also,
believe I won after that screen part I had. Oh my
And
God,
I
that is
nobody
so
can.
awesome.
oh my God, if only I hadn't sat there on that federal question for that long.
Fred passed on 2 questions. You passed on 3.
3, yeah.
Fred, congratulations.
Congrats,
$600
man.
coming your
Awesome, guys.
way.
Have a wonderful weekend, huh?
You
Thank
too,
you.
man.
You too.
Man.
Keep
stand
living
by,
it to
friends.
its fullest.